What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I wanted to discuss why Netmarble should be putting more content during the dead week. So let's get into the video. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to 10k subscribers, and at the time of recording this video, I'm at 8.81k subscribers on the YouTube channel. Turn on post notifications if you want to stay up to date with anything 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross related. And with that out of the way, let's hop into the video. First things first, I wanted to say my bad for missing the update preview maintenance notice last night. It wasn't anything crazy, to be fair. It was literally only 2 lines of text, so I didn't miss out on a lot. But you know, I fell asleep a little early last night. I was kind of tired, so my bad about that. But you know, back to the topic of the video. Netmarble needs to add more content during the dead weeks, because if we look at the dead weeks we've been having recently, so we had the 5/18 one, which is a dead week. We had the 5/4, which is a dead week as well. Let me pull it up. The 5/4 right here, dead week. We only had 3 lines of text. Okay, let's go back to the next dead week now. So it should be like middle of April, I think. So let's see. Yeah, right here. No, it's not this one. Okay, this one actually had content. That was Merlin. Let's see. So it was after Merlin. Let me see. Let's go this way. Bop, 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 bop. So it was this one right here. So yeah, this was another dead week we had, but we actually had content during this one, right? We had Reverse Stages Season 3, which came out, and we had some, you know, 30 million download spin events and stuff like that. So we actually had stuff to do during some dead weeks, but most of the dead weeks were actually just, you know, like they gave us nothing, right? So in this video, I wanted to discuss like what like options or what stuff could they actually give us for these updates, because there's a lot of stuff that we're missing on global that they could kind of catch us up with in terms of content for the global version of the game. So if you guys already know, there's things that we've actually missed on global so far. We just got Final Boss Jericho and Gila, right? And we still are missing out on Final Boss Malasila and Gatland. And JP literally just got Final Boss Monsby and Derriere. So from the looks of it, we should be getting Final Boss Malasila in next update with Zeldris. But I feel like they should have dropped it this update, because we really had no content this update anyway, right? I think JP got Final Boss Malasila on their it was supposed to be a banner week for them, and they only got Final Boss Malasila and Gatland, if I'm not mistaken. So that was kind of like, you know, that's the thing they should be doing. And then another thing too is Zeldris is going to be coming out next week now, and we know for sure just because there's no other banner unit that's going to be coming out in between. So we know Zeldris is coming out, and because of that, we know Belmos is on Zeldris's update as well. But they should have actually let us have Belmos during this update, because on JP they actually had like a honeymoon period where you could actually farm Belmos, and level 90 wasn't out yet, so you could actually pre-farm it, right? I feel like that's a thing that they should definitely add, because when they drop Belmos, JP players were able to start stocking up on the mats before level 90 drop. Global, we're just gonna get it the day of, and people are gonna be still going into PvP with level 80 units because they're not gonna have the mats. But yeah, like they definitely should have added something this update, and I'm kind of disappointed, even though I'm lucky because I fell asleep. I'm kind of lucky they had nothing, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of just like, they definitely should have added something at the very least. Because I know JP gets a lot more stuff in their dead weeks compared to global. Like, sometimes it is just an actual dead week, but at least they'll spice in some content every like dead week once in a while. But yeah, there's a few things we're still missing on global, to be fair. We are missing the Zeldris banner, we're missing the Final Boss Malasila and Gatland, we are missing the Arthur banner, we are missing now the Final Boss Monsby and Derriere. They had a King Final Boss rerun as well during the dead week, so that's actually another Final Boss we could actually be getting. And we also have not gotten a Final Boss rerun of any of the other Final Bosses on global yet, so that is something the global people at Netmarble can actually introduce, like another thing to actually provide us content, because we haven't had a Final Boss on global in like months now, like a returning Final Boss, right? The last time we had that, I'll pull up my YouTube channel as well just to check. But the last time we had that was what, like, let me pause that. Oh, back. Let me filter Final Boss King and Gother. Final Boss King. Let's see. So right here. So this was the last time we got, you know, a rerun of a Final Boss. It's crazy. 5 months ago. 5 months ago was the last time we had a Final Boss rerun, because I know both Gother and King came out at the same time. If I search it up, yep, 5 months ago, as you guys can see. So the thing is, like, we haven't had a rerun since. Isn't that crazy? We actually have not had a rerun for a final boss since. So that is something they could definitely add. And I don't know why they haven't done that already, because it's just an easy content thing, right? They just drop the final boss. It's already been out, so all they have to do is just drop the content and then people can play it through. It's not going to be anything too crazy, you know what I mean? So that's definitely free content that Netmarble could be dropping during the dead weeks. And if they wanted to, you know, add some other content as well, there's things like the Tower of Trials, which they could have gave us weekly, like, you know, the season 5 to 8, because they did mention in the not in the English, but if you go back to the dev note here, I think it's been a while since we had the dev note. I think it's this one. Let's see here, dev note, here we are. So during the dev note, they actually mentioned how we still don't have the 5 to 8 Tower of Trials, and from the looks of it, it looks like they're doing it every 2 weeks or to a month for the towers, the ones we haven't gotten on global yet. So they could have pushed it to a week. And I know it's not a lot of time for people to have the old one, but they could keep the old one up for 2 weeks and then start the new one like a week after, like during the dead week, you know what I mean? I feel like that's just a way they can add more content, keep people engaged with the game, because at the moment I don't think people are really too engaged with the game, even with ReZero dropping. Like, they are summoning and stuff, but as a free-to-play player and if you've done all the content in the game that there is to do, there isn't really anything you can do, you know? There's no new content. So I definitely feel like Netmarble should be adding stuff during the dead weeks just to keep us engaged with the game, because we're never really, you know, we're never really engaged during a dead week because there's nothing to do. There's just your dailies, you know. There's actually just your dailies, and they also just give us a daily event mission, so they're increasing that, and then 100% deathmatch rate up. And they could have coincided this 100% deathmatch rate up with the Belmos raids, right? They could have dropped Belmos this update, and then we would have had a week to farm them, and then next week they would have dropped level 90 with Zeldris, right? Like, there's so many things that they could be doing, and I feel like Netmarble's kind of missing out on content here. Another thing to mention as well, with the 2-year anniversary coming up on the JP version of the game, Global's definitely gonna, you know, I assume we're gonna share the celebration with them, because I don't think we would be, you know, missing out on the celebration. And we're not gonna be getting the unit, I don't think, but we'll probably share like the same type of celebration with them in terms of like content. Maybe not the exact content, but you know what I mean. We're gonna celebrate the 2-year anniversary on Global for sure. And the reason I'd say that is just cause, like, you know, JP, we're getting caught up to JP, and we're almost actually caught up. We're missing 2 banners to be caught up to JP at this point, right? Which is not a lot of not a lot of stuff in the future, really. If we're lined up with JP, and once we do, then I don't know, are we going to be celebrating the global 1 year, or are we going to be celebrating the JP to 1 year, right? Or the anniversary. That's the thing that we have to think about, because we don't really know for sure, right? But I feel like that's something else that they could add, because there's still a lot of content they can put into the game. And with the, you know, the 2nd year anniversary coming up on JP, maybe we can get the events for those during our dead weeks possibly. You know, it's something they could possibly add. You know, I don't know, like, Netmarble just needs to think about during a dead week. The whole point of a dead week, right, in my opinion, is to save gems. Is for a free-to-play player to save their gems so that the week after they can summon on the banner if they choose to, right? So this is their chance to save, and during these dead weeks, Netmarble should be giving us a bunch of free stuff to get diamonds, you know what I mean? Obviously, the game is run and is meant to be, you know, you have to pay for stuff. Obviously, it's the way it is. It's a gacha game, right? But I don't know, there definitely should be incentive for players to be playing the game, and adding more, you know, diamonds in your dailies, or, you know, adding another final boss so that at the end of the week you get, you know, some diamonds for it. Anything like that could be super helpful for the free-to-play players to get their diamonds. But yeah, that's just my take on it. I feel like they definitely should be adding more of that kind of stuff to the game. But yeah, that's just my take on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.